Hello, thanks for watching the video. Okay, so my life experience and how I feel that that contributes to the Mind Sanctuary, and also what I want to achieve by creating the Mind Sanctuary. About 13 years ago now, I was diagnosed with potential bipolar disorder. Now, prior to that, I'd gone through many years of swinging in and out of depression. I'd had a couple of psychotic episodes, untold nights where I suffered from insomnia, and eventually it all came together in a breakdown. I ended up in the hospital, a psychiatric unit of a hospital, and got the diagnosis of potential bipolar disorder. I was given medication. I think I was given Prozac and mood stabiliser, and went off on my merry or not so merry way, and that was that really. I kept going back to the hospital every now and again for a checkup, to see my psychiatrist. Occasionally the medication was adjusted. And it went on like that for 2-3 years, I think. But even throughout all of that time, I never really felt as if I was anywhere near the emotional state that I wanted to be. And I certainly didn't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. So I started to research nutrition and mental health, complementary therapies. I spoke to my psychiatrist about the potential to come off of medication, and I started to see a psychotherapist. I saw a psychotherapist for twice a week, and I think I went for probably a couple of years seeing a psychotherapist regularly, and eventually, with the support of my psychotherapist and my GP, actually, because my psychiatrist wasn't keen on the idea of me coming off of medication, so with their support and a huge amount of support from some great friends, family, work colleagues, eventually I came off of medication, and I've not been on medication now for 7 years. In that 7 years, my journey to find peace of mind and happiness has taken me across the seas, travelling. It's taken me under the seas, scuba diving. I've run my own business. I've achieved so many things that I just never dreamt were possible when I first got the diagnosis. When I first got the diagnosis, I actually felt like my life was over. And I did it through, like I said, with the support of so many people, but also with the help of psychotherapy. And psychotherapy was brilliant, but I didn't feel that it was the complete whole answer. So I looked at nutrition, I've looked at complementary therapies, I've analysed my mind, I've been backwards and forwards, and it's led me to a point where, I think that there has to be a really holistic approach to mental health that encompasses a whole range of different things. And when I started researching alternative approaches to mental health, the information just wasn't there at the time. It was really difficult to find information and inspiration and hope, actually. So that's ultimately what I'm bringing to the Mind Sanctuary, and through the Mind Sanctuary I hope to help somebody, inspire somebody who may be looking for different approaches too.